Solution selling is all about finding out what the problem is and offering a solution to it. And this is right at the heart of Neil Rackham's approach to selling, spin selling. SPIN is an acronym that will help you to understand the solution that you can offer to a potential customer. Spin Selling is a best-selling book by Neil Rackham. It's also the name of a methodology for diagnosing the problems that your clients have and offering them a solution. It's promoted worldwide to companies of all sizes by Neil Rackham's company, Huthwaite International. So, what is solution selling and why is it so valuable? Imagine you have a product to sell. So what do? Well, you pitch it, of course. You spell out its features, its advantages, and most important, its benefits. FAB, features, advantages, benefits. But what happens if your product is not what your potential customer needs? Well, that's easy. No sale. And therein lies the problem with canned selling. But it's worse than that, because sometimes your product or your service does match what your customer needs, but you still don't make the sale. Maybe your sales pitch just fails to persuade them. Or maybe they don't trust you enough to fully listen to what you're saying. Or perhaps they hear your description about the features and benefits, they just don't recognize how these will provide a solution to the problem that they've got. Ouch! In this scenario, you just tried to create a selling environment. You've done everything you can to optimize the selling process. But the problem is that your prospect didn't see you so that you could sell them a product. After all, nobody really likes a salesperson. When was the last time you heard someone say they wanted to spend more time with salespeople? So instead, what you should be trying to do is spend your time creating a buying environment. A buying environment is an environment where your prospect will feel comfortable making a purchasing decision. So, how do you do that? You do that by asking questions about the things that your prospect is worrying about. You should be aiming to get them to talk about their concerns as much as they want to, while you just listen to them. And Neil Rackham's framework for encouraging that is the spin selling framework. The sales process has a number of stages, and at the start of this course, we used a 9-stage sales process. And at the core of that were the stages which describe the sales meeting itself. Within this sales call, Neil Rackham, in his book Spin Selling, describes a 4-stage process. First comes the preliminaries, where we create rapport and trust. Next comes investigating, learning about the buyer's needs. Third is demonstrating capabilities, showing how your products or your services' capabilities will address the needs that you've learned about from your customer. And fourth is obtaining commitment, creating an agreement to buy and closing the sale. Spin selling is a questioning and listening process that focuses on step 2. SPIN itself is an acronym for the 4 types of questions that you will ask in sequence. You will ask about the situation, the problem, the implications, and then the need payoff. The 4 types of question in the SPIN acronym will help you to understand the needs that your prospect has and therefore to offer them a solution that will offer benefits that they will value. And of course, asking good questions and listening carefully and respectfully to the answers will help you to build rapport and trust. S is for situation. Start by asking general questions that will help you to understand your prospect's current situation and how they got there. This will help you later to focus your questioning on the problem at hand, and it will also help you to qualify whether the products and services that you have available are likely to meet your prospect's needs. P is for problem. Listen very carefully to the responses you get from your prospect and ask about the issues and the problems that really concern them. People most often buy to meet a need, so these concerns are the pay points that they are most likely to be willing to pay to resolve. What difficulties are they having, and what are they not currently satisfied with? These are the kind of issues that help you to move on to the next step. I is for implications. Once you understand your prospect's problems, you can start to ratchet up the pain that they feel by asking them about the consequences of those issues. Ask what will happen if the problems do not get resolved, and also what will happen if they do. It's these impacts which you uncover which will drive your customer to want to find a solution and to be willing to pay for it. N is for need payoff. Show your potential buyer how you can meet their needs, solve their problems, and ease their pains. But never be too quick to offer your products or your services. Instead, let them articulate what they need, and then later you can show how your products or your services match that requirement. When you've done that, they will want to buy. If you can offer a price they can afford, then the next step will be to close the sale. Please do give this video a like if you've learned from it or enjoyed it. I'll be making loads more great management courses videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of them. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and in the meantime, keep learning.